Okay, I am not about to procrastinate my day away. Okay, and we're gonna talk for real about this so-called lavender. So we went to a lavender farm this weekend, 123 Farm, up in where was that? Beaumont, right? And I thought it was like, it was like a scene from The Children of the Corn, if you've ever seen that movie. But when we got there, it was still like a scene from Children of the Corn. But you know, it was yeah. So moving right along. I grow lavender, so this didn't come from the farm because, as you know, well, you might not know, because if you've not been to a lavender farm, you don't know that it is not the time to grow lavender on a farm. But it is, you can grow it inside, but we're not going to talk about that today. What we are going to talk about is all the benefits of lavender. So what can lavender do? What can lavender, the plant, do, and the essential oil? So you're probably thinking, what is an essential oil? Well, it is the volatile compound that actually comes from the entire plant. So the stem, the leaves, these are the lavender buds. So when you get the little lavender sachets, these are the buds. These are the little seeds that fill the sachets. But when you're making essential oils, you break down this plant, you put it in a distiller, you put a lot of heat to it, water, heat, the steam rises, and then it separates oil and water. That's a quick and dirty about essential oils. But when you are using the herb, what can you do with the herb? Well, you can do a lot of things. You can make lavender tea. You can make lavender infused oil, which has so many benefits. So let me go down the benefits real quick. Number one, you talking about a healer? Lavender is your girl. She can do all kinds of healing. So if you got a sore, if you got a burn, you done burnt yourself, you know, any type of burn, any type of scab, any type of just open wound, you just get you some infused lavender oil, or you can actually take this plant and rub it in a pasty, like, you know, mix it with some clay and some, taking you back to the 1800s. You can do that with the lavender. But my method of using lavender is through essential oils. I also use the plant, the herb, because it smells so good. But I really love it in an essential oil. Now, back to the benefits of lavender. So yes, it's great for healing, any kind of scabs, any kinds of burns, pain. Oh my gosh, if you got any pain, arthritic pain, headache, lavender, you take some lavender essential oil and you would mix it with the carrier oil. But I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay? Lavender is one of the only, hear me? Only essential oils that you can use neat, which in other words means like without a carrier, like straight up. Open the bottle, and I should have a bottle. Baby, why don't I have a bottle right here? Is it because you don't use all the oil? Lavender is the only, one of the only. You can use frankincense. I actually use frankincense neat. And again, that's really just using the oil straight out the bottle, and you can put it right here on the temple if you got a headache. I like to put it in my palm, rub, and just inhale it. It's beautiful. It smells so good. Some people say it smells like your grandma. My grandma never smelled like lavender. I mean, I grew up in the country. We smelled like, remember that old Avon perfume? That's what and baby powder. That's what our house smelled like. Baby powder and Avon perfume, like strong Avon. What was that, Shalimar? Yeah, my grandma didn't smell like lavender. I'm just not finding out what lavender smells like. And I wish she smelled like lavender. But anyway, lavender's great for pain. Lavender's great for like relaxation. And not just any kind of relaxation, but like sleep. Like you want to just deep sleep, then you need some lavender. You need some lavender. Deep sleep, keep you sleep. Yes, you might get up once or twice in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, but you're going right back to sleep. At least that's my experience. I go right back to sleep. The other thing lavender does is it really is good for like anxiety. You need to just relax. You need to just bring it down. Get you some lavender and just bring it down. I also diffuse it in my little necklace. And we're going to talk about this little necklace. This little necklace, it can do a lot of great things. But, you know, I don't have enough time on this video because I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. Trying to keep it short and sweet because my husband says I'm not short, but I'm sweet. Yes, okay. So, not gonna go into that in this video. But what we are gonna continue to talk about is lavender. So, we kind of touched a little bit about the essential oil. The herb, same thing, same thing. But how do you prepare the herb, and is it the same potency as the essential oil? Okay, those are the next two questions we're going to ask. So how do you prepare the herb? Well, I will usually like to dry this out. So you see I got it laid out here on like this mat, this drying mat. So it's just going to lay here. And I'll take it outside in the sun, let it sit there, and it's just gonna lay there and it's just gonna dry. It needs to be completely dry. I like my herbs completely dry. And I actually, babe, can you give me that jar of lavender right there? Right there? Yeah, that one. That huge jar right there. Right there. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Wait, that's Damiana. That's not lavender. Where's my lavender?
So you don't really know what lavender looks like.
It's behind me. Nope, that's rosemary. Not rosemary. Lavender's behind me. Behind me. Not rose. Lavender! Yes, lavender. So this is a jar full of lavender buds. I'm gonna set that right here. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna show you. Lavender buds, right? So I usually infuse it in an oil. Now, after it dries out, the little buds, they fall off. They fall off and they're little tiny, tiny, tiny. And you put them, you can just put them here, put them in here, find your good jar, just put them here. So I infuse my lavender buds, and I can also dry these out and infuse the leaves because the leaves are just as strong and potent and fragrant as the buds. So this is a French lavender. So there's several different variations of lavender. This is a French lavender. English lavender is a lot more fragrant than French. Same benefits, but French is a lighter smell. So if you don't want that heavy floral, oh my gosh, she smells like lavender, French is your girl, okay? French lavender, it's Bulgaria lavender. So back to how I prepare them. So two ways. So I take the bud, I put it into one of my favorite carrier oils. And right now, my favorite carrier oil, and you're gonna be shocked when I say this, because I mean, not too many people know about this particular oil. At least I didn't. And now that I know about it, it is like my favorite oil. Apple seed oil is my favorite oil. Oh my God, I love it. It's not greasy. It doesn't make you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel so greasy. I look so greasy. No, it's very viscous. It just goes into your skin, and your skin, you feel like a baby. You feel like a little baby. A baby that's been moisturized. So you feel like a baby. I will infuse these buds into some apple seed oil, and then I'll mix it with some virgin olive oil just to give it a little punch, like punch. Or you can use it any carrier oil, sunflower seed oil, jojoba is another one of my favorites. I love it. Dries out, break these down when it's super dry, put it in a jar, pack it in the jar, pour your carrier oil on top, and close the lid. Let it sit for about 4 to 6 weeks, between 4 to 6 weeks on a windowsill, because you want that heat to just kind of pull the nutrients from the leaves, the buds, the stems, and get all the good stuff infused in the oil. Or if you're doing it with the lavender buds, just let it sit. It's doing the same thing, but without all the green. And yeah, you're still going to get the same benefits. It's just, I usually like to save my lavender buds for like infusing honey, which we'll do that in another video. So again, so many wonderful things you can do with the lavender plant, herb, right? So next question was, is the lavender plant the same? Like if you infuse it in oil, is it the same potency as an essential oil? Absolutely not. Because the essential oil, like imagine this, it's gonna take 300 pounds, so 300 pounds of lavender to make, I think it's 1 ounce. My math may be a little off, but I believe it is. 300 pounds for, I think 16 ounces. It could be, I don't know. I can't remember. Like I got so many numbers in my head. But it takes a lot of lavender to make just a tiny bottle of essential oil. So with that being said, do you think it's the same potency as a bundle of lavender? No. That's why you have to be very careful when you're using essential oils, because it is packed and potent, it's strong, it's really just, it's the mother lode of health, okay? So that's why I absolutely love, I'm obsessed with them, because I know the power. I know what they can do. I know what they've done. I know, I mean, my husband, I said, he's used up most of my supply. But that's another video. I'm gonna stick with lavender today. But anyway, the lavender essential oil is beautiful. It smells wonderful, and it's so full of goodness. Again, same benefits of it's helping you sleep, it's helping you with your anxiety, it's helping you with pain, it's helping you with burns, it's helping you just, for me, I just like around that evening time to help me wind down. I just want to wind down. I'm not ready to go to bed. Don't make me, but I want to wind down. So around 7, I'll start diffusing lavender, because it's like, it's the signal like, okay, it's time to wind down. It's time to wind down, okay? Although it's been getting later and later, and with this time change, it's just, I think I diffused way too much lavender last night, because I did not get up until, what, 9? It was horrible. It's terrible. And I had a busy day. But anyway, lavender. So beautiful. And by the way, who am I? I am Debbie Sharia, certified professional aromatherapist and herb lover. Also working on my tea certification. That's exciting. Learned a lot about green teas, and I'm excited to share. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and also hit the little bell so you can get notifications of any new videos that I will post. And I promise I will post more. But this is a start. So I hope you've learned a lot. And if you haven't, drop me some comments and I will be sure to respond. Until next time, happy lavendering. No, that's not a good ending. Until next time, enjoy life. Okay, no. Until next time, get therapy.
Because you need it. Okay.